Hello, everyone. Mighty Benaya here. War has just started, and boy, have things kicked off in a big way. So, I'm going to go through each of the different zones where conflict is happening and chat about them a little bit. And then we'll go over overall strategies and what our team is doing, what I think our team should do. So, first, let's start with this insanity. So, Spain, Italy, and France have all attacked Alpha Dago in Morocco. So, because of where Morocco is situated, none of the rest of us can get to him. They have briefly pulled away with 70 troops, Italy has. This was 11 troops, and it has gone down to 6. Over here, France has attacked in with a bunch of troops and has been whittled down significantly. And then Spain went in with a ton of troops and got absolutely obliterated. I think Morocco is going to win that conflict. And they have additional troops over here in the Strait of Gibraltar. So those are the three big engagements. I'm confident in saying that Morocco has won the engagement here. France versus Morocco is a little bit of a toss-up. France might pull it out and win, or Morocco might pull it out and win with the embarkations. Let me zoom in a little bit more. With the embarkations, the French troops are trying to land, trying to disembark, and we can expect 3 French casualties for each Moroccan casualty. Right now, they have 8 troops, and Morocco has 3, so that's right on the line. Now, Morocco does have higher morale on one of his troops, but it's real cagey on whether or not he's going to win both of these engagements. But the reason that the 33% rule is there is because when troops are embarked, they have 33% strength. So you can expect to have 3 French troops be removed, 3 French casualties for each Moroccan casualty for the disembarkation. As we move over, there is Italy had brought troops down and looked like they were going to attack, and then they retreated. I think I know what they should do, but I don't know what they are doing. It looks like the 50 are delaying 5 minutes. Looks like they are combining the forces for a full 70, and then they're going to make a move. France has got a single troop there, but we have a level 2 fort, so I'm unconcerned about that. And then, obviously, this engagement is handily in Morocco's ball court. They're going to win. Morocco's going to win. Now, what I think Italy should do, regardless of whether or not they do it, and this is kind of counter to what the normal thought process is, they should have originally, and they need to land on Tunis, because right now they can't get any ground because they're disembarking. And the fact that we're winning over here means that all of those troops can help defend against that 70. So what they need to do is they need to attack Portugal in Tunis in order to get a foothold in Africa. Once they can get a foothold, they can overwhelm Morocco. But as of right now, they cannot overwhelm Morocco. Okay, that's the African front. There are some Spanish troops coming down, but most of Spain's troops are attacking Morocco, have attacked Morocco. I know there's a couple here and there. This French troop is 10 units, and they're coming up. They think that they're going to take Ireland from me, but they're not going to take Ireland from me. I've got plenty of troops moving over to defend. I will have 11 troops attacking there, disembarking 10 troops, so no problems there. And Spain has some troops over here, but they're all 1 scout units. Now, moving to the German front, nothing is happening, and it is infuriating. We really thought that they would try to crush Germany. They have not made a move against Germany, even though we have giant forts for them to crash into. And this is really important for us. So across the map, our opponents have the most wheat. The benefit of having the most wheat is they can build barracks, and barracks generate more troops. So overall, we have less troops to fight with. We have to fight and get an advantage in troop count, in troop casualties, because we can't provide as many troops in the battle. But we can build more forts because we have generally a little bit more production. So we really need Austria to attack Germany because we've put so much effort into building these forts up. And right now they're just sitting there useless. Well, they're not useless. They are increasing our morale, but they aren't serving us the benefit that we want. So we are, you can see I have 5 troops stationed in case they get right of way with Belgium, and I'm moving 5 to the other side because we are moving some troops from Germany, because they aren't attacking, into Russia. Right now, Riga has no defenses, and it's very, very weak. The reason Riga has 0 defenses is because of this gloriousness. Sweden came down and has knocked out a huge number. Look at the casualties: 34 infantry and 2 armored cars already, in addition to 2 Austrian armored cars that have been completely wiped out. So this is what Sweden has been up to, and they have 2 more troops that are sitting idle here, ready to go. Sweden, you need to, whoops, no, I don't want that. Sweden, you need to get those troops in and take out Russia. But Russia is moving all of their troops up to try to defend their capital. The reason that we had access to their capital is because Sweden got right of way with Denmark, and as far as I know, Sweden is the only player with right of way from an AI. I don't have any right of way at this time, and nobody else in our coalition does, and I have not seen any of the enemy coalition moving through AI territory. So as far as I know, he's the only one. But while this huge attack is going on in St. Petersburg, they saw it coming, they moved a bunch of troops down, and it is a bloody, bloody battle. But because they moved a bunch of troops down, I am able to move my troops into this northern province that I'm not going to try to pronounce. They only have 5 units there, and I have 50 on the way. So I should be able to take this province without any issues and then move on to either assist St. Petersburg if Sweden needs help, or try to take out Archangel and eventually Vologda, which is where all of the energy is on this side of the map. Well, there's one energy tile here. While that's all happening, this is not Russia's entire army. It is a huge portion of their army, but it would not be successful if it was all of their army. And the reason it's not all of their army is down here, Harkold has been messing with the Russians in the south. He has been preventing them from leaving because he is ready to land troops at any given moment on all of these different port spots. So the fact that he has been down here guarding all of these different landing lanes has made it impossible for Russia to send reinforcements. And it looks like they're getting brave, and they think that they can send 10 up to assist St. Petersburg, and now we're moving more to that landing zone. But he can't move any of his troops from the south to the north because Harkold is just here trolling him, and it's beautiful. So, where does this leave us? Well, I think we have about a 50-50 chance of winning St. Petersburg, but there are troops coming in. I think that we have a reasonable chance of Morocco defending, but There's always R&D, and it's possible that we'll lose a couple provinces, and it's possible that Morocco could suffer greatly because of this. So what do we do? Well, right now, my goal is to watch what happens in St. Petersburg. If we take St. Petersburg, we have to hold St. Petersburg. It is our in. Obviously, I'm coming down with additional troops, but we have northern Russia if we can hold St. Petersburg. And at that point, it is a time game in our favor for Russia, because Russia, their morale will slowly go down. As their morale goes down, it'll be easier for us to fight Russia. And also, they have all of this lovely wheat down here, which is what we are lacking to build barracks. Once we have the wheat, we can build barracks to regenerate troops, which is something that our enemies are already doing, but they don't have the materials to build up the way that we do. So we currently, also, if we have the double oil here in Vologda, that is a huge portion of the enemy oil that is just gone. And they can't use it for artillery, they can't use it for factories. If it's ours, then we are going to be way ahead on that resource. So long game, we are looking good if we can take St. Petersburg. Also, if we can hold Morocco, or at least destroy Spain's and Italy's ground forces completely. If they don't have ground forces to fight us, if we kill them, continue to create casualties from a 3-to-1 rate for Spain and Italy, then they're not going to have anybody to defend their backlines. And we can push from Germany if we need to. But right now, we don't need to. We are in an excellent position for Germany to just sit and build, and for England to sit and build, and for Turkey to sit and build resources and get ready for, as soon as an AI gives right away, we can knock through there. Because as Russia goes down, especially if we can hold Morocco, which is a big if, as Russia goes down, we have secured the long game. Even if we have big losses immediately, we have secured the long game. And let's say we take Russia and we lose Morocco, which would be terrible. I don't think that any of us want to see the good boy Alpha Doggo go down. But if they gain that oil and we just trade oil resources, we have a winning hand there, because they have lost so many troops taking Morocco. They've lost a much higher percentage than we've lost. And they're stranded on an island, whereas we're in Russia, we're at Austria-Hungary's back door. So we're in a good position. Keep up the good work. Watch what happens. We're moving troops into Riga and St. Petersburg. So for my players, continue the good work. I would encourage Harkold to keep at it. Keep an eye on those soldiers. Don't let them run away. Like this little coward right here. Don't let this happen. Bring him back. Pull him back to the front line, because you are doing such good work and you're not getting rewarded for it, and I hate it for you. But you are causing Russia to fall. If it was not for Harkold, Russia would not be struggling right now. Whenever we take Riga, I would ask Sweden if you could give that to Germany, because he is suffering on fish and you have a lot of fish. That way you can continue to move your 15 troops or 10 troops, however many you have left, in to defend St. Petersburg, because that is the goal. Germany, if you can secure Riga with your 6 troops, with 6 troops that are there, we will defend your flank in case anybody comes through Poland. but I'm really excited about where we're at right now. It's really looking good for us, and I'm sure that Spankerton will think that things are going well for him. But after I've seen a couple of the rounds tick off, I'm very confident that things are going well for us and that we're gonna do a good job. We're gonna kick Spankerton's butt. So that's all that I have. Soli Deo Gloria. Until next time.